Good day everyone, we are from group 2 and our topic of YouTube assignment is about compare and contrast microwave heating and infrared heating. This is our group members which are YIHAN, AMIRAH, YOSHIN, KENG, QISTINA, LING, and me, Hui. So for the topic 1, definition will explain by me. Topic 2, which is similarities between infrared heating and microwave heating, will explain by YIHAN. And the last, topic 3, which is differences between infrared heating and microwave heating, will explain by XING. Now we move to the definition slide. So what is microwave heating and infrared heating? First, microwave heating is a method of heating that utilizes electromagnetic waves in the microwave frequency range. In this process, microwaves are generated by a device called a magnetron and directed into a cooking chamber. When these microwaves interact with food or other substances, they cause the water molecule within them to vibrate rapidly, then generating heat. This heat is then transferred to the surrounding molecules, resulting in the overall heating of the material. However, infrared heating is a method of heating that utilizes infrared radiation, which is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Infrared heaters typically contain heating elements such as coil or ceramic elements that are heated to a high temperature. When these elements are energized, they emit infrared radiation, which can be absorbed by objects and surfaces in its path. The absorbed radiation is then converted into heat, warming the objects or the surrounding air. That's all from me. Now I will pass to JIHAN to explain similarities between infrared heating and microwave heating.
Thank you, Hui. Now I will be explaining on the similarities between infrared heating and microwave heating. The first similarity is that both of them use electromagnetic radiation. Both microwave heating and infrared heating use electromagnetic radiation to generate heat by converting the waves into heat. Microwave use radio waves while infrared uses infrared radiation. Both types of radiation can penetrate the food and cause the molecules within it to vibrate, resulting in heat generation. Next, rapid heating. Both methods offer quick and efficient heating of foods. They can quickly raise the temperature of the material being heated, allowing for faster heating times compared to conventional methods such as stovetop or oven heating. The third similarity is direct heating. Both methods provide direct heating, which can directly heat the food by passing the need for preheating the surrounding environment. It means that the heat is generated within the material itself rather than relying on the surrounding environment to transfer heat. Now I will pass the Xinlan to explain more about differences between infrared heating and microwave heating.
Now I will continue with the differences between infrared heating and the microwave heating. We can see their difference in three aspects, which are heating mechanisms, electron spectrum range, and temperature distribution. For the first one, heating mechanisms, infrared heating uses radiation waves to create heat and cook the food. The infrared energy is absorbed by the food itself rather than the surrounding air. The heat is generated through friction induced by the molecules in the food, which vibrating at a high rate. The food is heated by the reflectors and shells inside the infrared oven, and this method allows for efficient and speedy cooking. While microwave heating uses a magnetron, which is an electron tube to generate microwaves. The microwaves are reflected into the metal interior of the oven and then absorbed by the food. The vibrations occur when the microwaves interact with the water droplets or molecules in the food, then generates the heat. The microwave heating relies on the absorption of microwave energy by the food. while the infrared heating relies on the infrared radiation. For the second, the electrospectrum range. Infrared heating is an electromagnetic radiation with longer wavelengths than visible light and shorter wavelengths than microwaves. It falls within the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum, and the wavelength range is approximately 700 nanometers to 1 millimeter. The frequency range is 300 gigahertz to 430 terahertz. Whereas microwave heating have longer wavelengths than infrared radiation. It falls within the microwave region of the electromagnetic spectrum. The wavelength range is approximately 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and the frequency range is 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Lastly is temperature distribution. Infrared heating will produce less uniform temperature distribution compared to microwave heating. The heat is primarily absorbed by the surface of the food being heated, hence the surface temperature tends to be higher than the interior temperature. The heat will gradually conduct from the hot surface to the cooler interior, and this leads to variations in temperature. While microwave heating produces a more uniform temperature distribution within the food or object being heated. The microwaves have the ability to penetrate the food and generate heat throughout its volume. This causes the water molecules in the food to vibrate and generate heat and produce more even distribution of heat. And the uniform heating will reduce the temperature variations and promote consistent cooking results. And these are the references for our similarities and differences between infrared heating and microwave heating. Here is the table showing the task distribution in our group. That's all from us. Thank you.